fruit.
Good afternoon. I'm so excited to be here with you all. It's such an honor to be in the room with such great speakers. I want to thank Donna and her staff for putting on this excellent conference. My name is April Few, and I'm Communications Director for United States Parents Involved in Education. USPI is a nationwide nonprofit coalition of state leaders focused on returning control of education to parents and local communities by ending federal involvement in education. We have 15 active state chapters, several Stop Fed Ed committees, a leadership team representing 5 different states, and a very impressive advisory board with experts like Professor Sandra Stotsky, Alex Newman, Dr. Duke Pesta, Joy Pullman, Michelle Malkin, and many others, which can be found on our website, uspi.org. Over the past few years, USPI has established a strong social media presence. We've been featured on local and national television and radio, and we've developed several position papers addressing serious issues facing education in America, such as comprehensive sexuality education, data collection, school choice, and many others, all which can be found at our website, uspi.org. The USPI Research Committee developed a blueprint to close the Federal Department of Education, which the blueprint includes 5 succinct steps to close the department and end all federal education mandates. And the 5 steps include sending all program management and spending to the states, eliminating all offices and divisions within the department and related spending, repealing all laws permitting federal involvement in education, beginning with the Every Student Succeeds Act, and privatizing college loans, and reducing federal tax collection, shifting education revenue completely back to the states. In 2017, our leadership team took copies of this blueprint to Washington, D.C., where they met with members of Congress to share the content. Now, we know that closing the Federal Department of Education is a great talking point on the campaign trail, but we've actually taken the time to lay out how it would happen and what it looks like if the department was closed. There's only 5 steps here, but our blueprint has much more depth and detail, and it can be viewed and downloaded on our website, which is uspi.org. There's obvious benefits to closing the department, a few of which are it's a more cost-effective use of tax dollars. There's more local and parental control where parents and teachers can work together without cumbersome federal regulations, and the curricula would reflect local community values. Now, in 1994, there were 3 federal education laws that passed, which really set the stage for the workforce development model of education. This was and still is an attempt by the federal government to control the economy. Nearly all elected officials and parents are clueless about this scheme. This is why USPI has been working with Great Commission Films to produce a documentary to expose the lies and government schemes in American education and how it hurts children, families, and the country. The film is about when I first started working at USPI. My mother-in-law, who was heavily involved in education policy, gave me some assigned reading. 2 of the books were The Long War and Common Core by Donna Hearn and Alex Newman's Crimes of the Educators. I'll be honest, when I was reading the books, I didn't believe most of what was in there at the time until I started looking into it for myself, and I realized people need to know this information. So my mission has been to inform parents of school-age children about what I've learned, and the documentary lays out my journey. So 2 of our goals of the documentary are to educate and to build a massive grassroots uprising to influence members of Congress to make the necessary changes to achieve our goals. The documentary has been embargoed until now, and we are very excited because this will be the first time it's been viewed publicly. So welcome to the unveiling of the Truth and Lies in American Education documentary trailer.
Your average run-of-the-mill American has no idea that the UN has any influence in the classroom.
Hey,
Hi,
how
how's
are
it going?
you?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I brought my book too, if you would sign it at
Oh,
some
I'd
point
be
tonight.
very happy to, absolutely.
I honestly didn't believe half of what I read in that book until I went and fact-checked it myself.
So much of the education policy that has now completely infected our public school system is coming from Washington, D.C., and beyond that, from the UN Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization.
What's your goal? What do you want for your child? Because the school's goal is different than what your goal is. The institution of school forms a wedge between the child and the parent. You might ask, how? Child comes home, says, Daddy, I don't understand this. Can you help me? The dad says, I've never seen this before. I can't help you. Can't even help a fourth grader with its fourth grade math homework. Stupid, dumb daddy.
The legislature might have repealed Common Core as a term, but they renamed it. So right now people think we don't have Common Core. We do, it's under a new name.
You're talking about the minds, the souls of your children. Don't play around with that.
I really just want to get parents involved and informed because I didn't know this stuff. That child is my child. God gave me that child. And for the government to think that it is their responsibility to take care of that child is just unimaginable. So we're actually interviewing several of the speakers here, including Donna Hearn, an expert on the workforce development model of education. So the information that you hear today and this weekend, we're actually putting in a documentary so hundreds of thousands of people can get the very important information that we all get to receive. The US Pi leadership team has personally invested over $13,000 to begin the project. And we're looking to people like you and others to help us raise the funds to complete the project. If you're interested or know someone who may be interested in investing in the film, I ask that you see a US Pi leadership team member. We've got 2 in attendance today. If you ladies would stand up quickly. There's one right over there and on the other side here. They have press kits that they can provide you to give to other people. They can also answer any questions that you may have about US Pi or about the film. To receive updates, to donate to the film, or to share our trailer, you can visit truthandliesfilm.us. And we understand when the leadership team went to Washington, D.C. and met with members of Congress, they learned that members of Congress don't really care what you have to say unless you're a constituent. So we're really looking to build a vibrant grassroots army in every state, and currently we have a Pi chapter in 15 states. But if you're interested or you know someone who may be interested in starting or joining a Pi chapter in your state, you can email me at afu@uspi.org. We're not looking to replace any of the work that all of these great organizations are doing, but if we stand united and we work better together, we can really achieve our great goal of returning education to local communities and parents. And I just wanted to share what motivates me to lead this charge. And I try not to get emotional. I'm about 7 months pregnant now, but this is my 4-year-old daughter, Lily Mae, and Annabelle is who I'm expecting. So I'm really, really passionate about this, and I want all parents to be informed, and I want to empower parents to take back control of education. So if you are interested in investing in the film or sharing the trailer, go to truthandliesfilm.us, and don't forget that our leadership team members do have press kits available for you. So thank you so much for your attention, and we hope to gain your support.